Yo, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back. You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with another UFC video. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know some of your sneaky picks for this card, guys. We're back. I mean, the last video we did for UFC, I was perfect. Got every single fight right, so I'm looking to do it again. So yeah, guys, UFC 261, Usman versus Masvidal 2, sold out arena, 15,000 plus. I've been looking forward to this card for a long time. 3 title bouts. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. But yeah, in the comments below, tell me who your favorite underdogs are, because I'd love to hear them and love to hear what you guys have to say about this card, because there's a lot of heavy favorites and underdogs are slim to nil that I have confidence in. So it's going to be a tough card, but it's going to be exciting to watch nonetheless. It's going to be exciting to see a full stadium again. It brings back some normalcy to sports and to our lives. So, man, I've waited a long time for this. So, God bless Florida. God bless Dana White. God bless everybody that made this happen. So, this is going to change everything. So, seeing how it turns out, hopefully it turns out good. And then I think we'll get some NBA and MLB full stadiums. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's get into it, guys. So DraftKings prices. I don't have FanDuel up, and I know there'll probably be different prices over there, but I'm just giving you guys the winners. So you guys can take it or leave it, you know? All right. So first up in the prelim. So we got 3 Chinese fighters that came all the way over here from China, who are all making their UFC debuts. So fight tape on these fighters is very hard to find. But to kick off the prelims, guys, we have none other than Ariane Carmelossi versus Na Lang, guys. Sorry, my voice is already going. I just started, for fuck's sake. So Na Lang, she's 7.6K on DraftKings. Saw the weigh-ins today. She looks pretty. She's like lanky and tall for the division. Now, Carnelosi, you guys, she was jacked. You guys, I thought Miranda Maverick was jacked. This chick, holy cow, man, she looks like a bodybuilder. She's 8.6K on DraftKings. Ariane, she's a striker. She's very strong. Like I said, guys, she looks like she's on steroids. I'm just gonna say it. She goes for takedowns. She just worked so hard in the early rounds to get it done. So comes late second, third round, her cardio and her production, everything like that goes down drastically. From what I saw from Liang, she's a grappler. She tries to get it done very early. Also, she tries to get it done in that first round. Goes for submissions. Goes for takedowns. Good vicious ground and pounds. She did miss weight on the first attempt today by a half a pound, but she ended up making it. So I'm not really concerned with that. But this is a pick show, and I don't do a 2-hour rundown of every fight. If you want to see one of those, there are millions of other UFC prediction videos out there like that. I just do brief rundowns, and I give you guys the winners. So again, Ariane 8.6K on DraftKings. Liang is 7.6K. I mean, fuck. I'm gonna fade, honestly, guys. I'm gonna fade all 3 of these first prelim fights because these Chinese fighters, like I said, I don't know. You know, it's the unknown factor here. And there's what, 14 fights on this card, so we don't have to cram them in. If I were you, I would fade these. But since we're gonna pick a winner, again, I'm gonna pick Ariane here at 8.6K. She has the UFC experience. But yeah, I mean, it's 50-50, guys. It really isn't. On Tapology, yeah, 75% of people voted for Ariane to take it. So, I mean, 8.6K, we can probably go somewhere else on this card with that salary. All right, next up, we got Jeff Molina. This one's the very definition of a coin flip. So, Jeff Molina's 8K. Quang Iori. There we go. I'm getting better. Jeff Molina's 8K. Iori's 8.2K on DraftKings. Looking at the weigh-ins today, I mean, Iori looked jacked. The dude looked great on the scales. Same with Jeff. Jeff looked pretty good. Jeff's a striker. He's a decent grappler. Might throw some flying knees, get all showboaty, try to get fight of the night. He has a great chin. He can't take a beating. Ian, he's a striker making his UFC debut. Good boxing, takedowns, ground and pound. He has a great chin. I think this one goes to the judges. I think neither guy can be finished. Both guys can take a punch. Another fade for me, but if I had to pick a winner, give me Molina at 8K. Again, he has the experience. And that's all I have to go on, guys. So I don't have a clear read on these Chinese fighters. But hopefully, they all come out and look great, and then we'll know a little bit more about them for their next fight. All right, so moving along. All right, here we go. We got a very expensive fighter here in Zhu Rong versus Rodrigo Vargas. So Zhu Rong is 9.1K. Vargas is 7.1K. Now, if you guys saw the last fight night card, holy shit. Upset City, right? The most expensive fighter got whooped. And that seems to be the trend lately with DraftKings is the most expensive fighter gets beat. But yeah, Zhu Rong, he's a striker. He says he's 21 years old, but does that look like a 21-year-old to you? The country of China is not always honest with the age of their athletes, as you can see from the prior Olympics and that kind of stuff. I'd say he's probably 27, but anyways, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, Wrong is 9.1K. Rodrigo's 7.1. Rodrigo's also a striker. I mean, I would fade it, guys. It's just the unknown thing. Maybe Wrong is worth a 9.1K, but I try to rather get to like Kamaru Usman, Valentina, Huili. I mean, any one of those fighters instead. I'm not going to spend the 9.1K on Zhu Rong, but if I'm going to pick a winner, I guess it's Zhu Rong. Yeah, Tapology, 88% of people voted that Wrong was going to win, but Vargas, I mean, all these guys are live dogs and girls. They just are. That's why I say I'm just going to fade it because you guys know I normally don't do that. I watch hours and hours of fight tape, but it's just the unknown thing. So kind of hard to get fight tape out of China. All right, so moving along here. All right, so we got DONNA Batrio. I'm really trying, guys, versus Kevin Navidad. So Diana's a striker. He has good forward pressure, man. He looked jacked in the weigh-ins today. I mean, he looked like he meant business. Not an ounce of body fat on him, just ripped. Good overhand right. And if you're new, this is Schroeder Skywalker. So in my MLB videos, he participates. He has his own segment that we call Schroeder's Picks, right? That's right. So yeah, hit that subscribe button because Schroeder might throw some hooks, some jags, some uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? He might go bite. Careful, he bites. But yeah, he helps me out. So we have fun over here, okay? Kevin Navidad, 7.7K. He's a striker, grappler, goes for takedowns. He'll throw down if it stays on the feet. Got KO'd his last fight. He didn't look good at the weigh-ins, guys. He looked really tired, just like he probably had a bad weight cut. So that's concerning to me. This other guy, I'm gonna try and pronounce it. I want to say Diana, but it's DONNA, I believe. He's a striker, like I said, good forward pressure, good overhand right. I mean, I'm gonna take DONNA here. If he does it, I think it's gonna be by a knockout. I'm pretty confident here. Like I said, Kevin just looked like shit at weigh-ins, man. He take a look. If you guys do yourself a favor, before you guys play these DraftKings contests, watch the weigh-ins. It's like a 5-minute video. Go on YouTube, watch them, and tell me what you think about how these fighters look. Because I do think that does matter. You go through a bad weight cut, man, your cardio is going to be shot to shit. So yeah, give me DONNA here at 8.5K. I think he gets it done via knockout. All right, so let's go. Moving right along. So here, I already put this out on Twitter. is my pick, my official pick. I'll throw those out on Twitter every now and then. Tristan Connolly, 7.4K versus Pat Sabatini, 8.8K on DraftKings. So Tristan, he's a grappler, takedowns. We love grapplers for DraftKings, guys. That's control time, all that stuff, takedowns. Those are all worth a lot of fantasy points. Great wrestler, man. Submission specialist. Great gas tank. He'll go the full 3 rounds, no problem. He has a big size advantage. I saw him face off today, and yeah, Tristan's a lot bigger. Pat, he's a striker, a wrestler. He also goes for takedowns. His striking, I think, is better than Tristan's, but I think Tristan gets him down here and just blankets him, like lays on him like a wet blanket for 3 rounds. So yeah, give me my first underdog pick, Tristan Connolly at 7.4K. I feel pretty good about it. A lot of people are going to go Pat here, but grappler versus grappler, I mean, I'm going to take the dog here. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, Tristan looked jacked too at weigh-ins, so I think he has the better cardio, but I do think Pat is better on the feet. But yeah, I stand by it. Give me Tristan here at 7.4K. All right, next up, we got one of the most frustrating fighters to play, guys. Brandon Allen. He's 8.4K on DraftKings versus Carl Robinson, 7.8 on DraftKings. So you know the deal. Brandon Allen, right? He's a grappler supposedly, and then all of a sudden he thinks he's a striker. So he's been losing fights because he thinks he's a striker. He tried to go toe-to-toe with Strickland and got his ass beat. If Allen can stick to his wrestling here, I think he can get the job done easily. Because Carl Robinson, he struggles with grapplers. He does. He always has. He's a striker. He's a kickboxer. Powerful head kicks, man. Look out for them head kicks. And Allen is normally, like I said, a submission specialist, a grappler. But as long as he doesn't fall in love with that striking, because if he goes toe-to-toe with Carl, he's going to get his ass knocked out, in my opinion. If Allen can just stick to the wrestling, and again, he's only 8.4K. Again, we like the wrestlers and grapplers in DraftKings. I think it's a pretty good value play. It's probably the best play for price here. Give me Brendan Allen here at 8.4 and just pray to God he does what he's good at and grapples and wrestles and goes for takedowns and submissions and doesn't try to sit there and bang with Carl because Carl will knock his ass out. So that's all we can pray for, guys. Nothing's more frustrating when a grappler falls in love with striking, and they're not a good, they're not strikers. All right, so moving right along, we got Dwight Grant. I almost said Davy Grant. That was the last card. He's 9.2K versus Stepan Sekulik, guys, who's 7K even. So Dwight Grant is heavily favored here. Again, 9.2K. Do we want to spend 9.2K here? Probably not. Again, let's save that salary for the main event, for the main card. You know what I mean? I do think Dwight Grant gets it done here via knockout, even in the first round. Striker, powerful striker. Just low output. He picks for that one punch knockout. When he lands, it's over. It's lights out. Lots of long range. He uses his range very well in his boxing. Sekulik, he's coming off a 2-year layoff. I believe he broke his leg on someone's head or something like that. It was nasty. He has a good left hand. He's a decent grappler. But yeah, I don't see a path to victory for Stefan. But give me Dwight here. But again, save the salary, guys. But in GPPs, if you're playing like multiple lines, you can throw some Dwight in there. Probably at very low ownership because everyone's gonna get to Valentina, to Usman, so Whaley. But yeah, guys, that's all I'm picking there. And let's keep it rolling here. See, guys, I'm quick. I don't do the 5-hour breakdown. You watch some of these guys, they'll do like a fucking 5-minute breakdown or longer, and then they don't even give you a winner, right? Oh, I think that the fight ends in round 2, but they don't have the balls to pick a winner. All right, I always pick the winners. That's what you guys came to see. All right, next up, we got Randy Brown, 8.7K versus Alex Cowboy Oliveira at 7.5. So we all know the story with Alex. He's getting older. I mean, that's not really it with him. It's just What version are we going to get here? We're going to get the guy who wants to fight, or we're going to get the guy who's just here to collect a paycheck? Because in real life, we all know he's got. I'm not here to judge. I'm not perfect either, but eight kids with 9 women or some shit. I'm not much better, but I ain't got 8 kids. I got one. um, but at weigh-ins, I mean, he looked jacked up. The face-off, like he looks like he means business. It looks like he showed up to fight in this one. Randy Brown, 8.7K. He's pretty big for the weight class, man. He looks huge. He's a grappler. He's a submission specialist. Um, Even though I think Alex Oliveira could get it done, I do think he's a live dog because I wanted to see the weigh-in. I wanted to see what version of Alex we were going to get. Alex came to fight, but Randy Brown's going to be too much for him, guys. Give me Randy Brown at 8.7K. I think it probably goes the distance though. But we want finishes. But in this day and age, hell, we'll just take the victories, right? But yeah, give me Randy Brown at 8.7K. I think he gets it done. But Alex Oliveira is a live dog for sure. All right, so let's get to the main card. Let's go. We got Anthony Lionheart Smith versus Jimmy the Brute Crute. So Lionheart is 7.3K. He showed up at the weigh-ins today. He didn't look like himself, man. He looked like Will Ferrell from old school. Like he had the dad bod going. Not a good sign. Um, he's a wrestler, grappler, takedowns, great overall, just well-rounded fighter, guys. Jimmy Crute, he's a striker, powerful striker. Overhand right is nasty. What's up, Schroeder? Good forward pressure, which always looks good for the judges. Because Lionheart, good luck putting him away. He'll get his teeth knocked out literally and not give up. Good wrestling, and the thing too with Lionheart is he'll lose the first 2 rounds, and in that third round he'll win. He'll get the job done. That's what he does. He calls himself Lionheart for a reason. He can't be put away. Um, I'm kind of thinking this might be a dog or pass, but Jimmy Crute, man, dude's a beast. A lot of people like him. He's entertaining. Everyone wants to see the big knockout, but I don't think he's gonna knock out Anthony Smith. If he does, it'd be a referee stoppage because Anthony ain't gonna quit. But yeah, give me Jimmy Crute here at 8.9K. I think he gets it done. But again, Anthony Smith, I was saying he was a live dog, but after seeing him at weigh-ins today, oh man, it looked like Ben Askren, right? He looked like he didn't come to fight. So that's kind of concerning. He's doing the commentating now and got a gig with UFC doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, give me Jimmy Crute. I'm after the weigh-in. That's why I like to wait till after weigh-ins to do these because I want to see how these guys look. And that just I was gonna say Smith was a live dog, but after seeing that, no thanks. Don't want no part of it. All right. So next up, we got Chris Weidman versus Uriah Hall. I just got done watching the Ultimate Fighter because they're showing them on ESPN Plus now. If you have ESPN Plus, they got the Ultimate Fighter. They're releasing like a season or two every 2 weeks. I'm watching the one currently with Uriah Hall in it. And again, they're like 10, 15 years old. So Chris Weidman, 7.9K. Uriah Hall's 8.3K. Give me the dog here. I'm going to take Chris Weidman. Bless his heart, he thinks he's going to win the championship in this division. I mean, no, he's not. No, he's not. I'm sorry, but he's not. One, he's not. I mean, he's 36, right? And then he's got to, no, it ain't happening, dude. But he's a former champ. He's a grappler, questionable chin. He does get knocked out. That's one. I mean, the matchmaking in this main card is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because you got a guy with a questionable chin going up against Uriah Hall, who's known for his striking. See, I watched him knock a guy out with a head kick on the Ultimate Fighter, but that was 10 years ago. Um, Good chain wrestling, takedowns. I mean, his scrambling and watching him train is just unbelievable. His transitions. Uriah Hall, 8.3K, striker, powerful. He starts slow. He doesn't have that luxury though here. It's a 3-round fight. This ain't a 5-rounder. Dangerous kicks, like I said, good forward pressure. Low output though. We don't like low output for DraftKings for fantasy purposes. Give me Chris Weidman, my second dog pick at 7.9K. I think he gets it done. Does Uriah Hall tap? I don't know. He's a tough guy, but Yeah. Give me Chris. I mean, he looked great. I mean, at weigh-ins, he ran to the scale. He did all that stuff. So he came to fight. Uriah Hall, not so much. He actually didn't look good at weigh-ins. Maybe it's just me. I'm tripping. I don't know. But yeah, give me 7.9K Chris Weidman here. Because if we're going to take dogs, we're going to be smart about it. I want to get another perfect predictions video. I want 2 in a row, damn. I'm really, really, really trying, guys. Again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's keep it going. Let's go. Next up. This one should be good. Valentina Shevchenko, 9.5K. This is what I'm talking about. Versus Jessica Andraj. I call her James Andraj because she's jacked. She's got I want that haircut she's got. Like that shit's, for a guy, that looks good. I mean, it looks good on her, but I'm just saying I'm jealous of the hair. I'm jealous of the hustle, Jessica. Valentina's 9.5K. Worth every penny. You guys know she's a striker. She's a grappler. She's fast. She's powerful. She's one of the best. Anyone not named Amanda Nunes, she'll make a fool out of them. She beats them all up in easy fashion. She goes for takedowns. Just her striking's nasty. She's just fast, slippery. She gets in and out. Jessica Andrade, man, she's a striker, grappler. She goes for body slams. She threw Rose Namajunas on her head and knocked her out. And we know Rose is no slouch. And I think the strategy here is Valentina got a little exposed with her takedown defense. And I think Jessica Andrade is going to try and take her down. But easier said than done. Easier said than done. Will I ever go against Valentina Shemschenko? Hell no. Maybe if Miranda Maverick was fighting her, maybe I would think about it in a couple of years, but no. Give me Valentina at 9.5K. Probably one of my most confident picks on this card. Probably my second most confident. So yeah, if you can get the Valentina at 9.5, that's why I'm saying save your salaries in those prelims. Forget about it. Be patient. Take these main eventers. I know I don't know about the ownership, right? 9.5, that's a lot of salary, especially on a card where underdogs are very few and far between that actually have a shot at winning. So yeah, give me Valentina Shevchenko at 9.5K. Second most confident pick on the card. All right, next up, we got the co-main event of the evening. I'm trying to get a good read on this one. We all love Rose Namajunas, guys. Thug Rose, very beautiful girl. Better with hair, and when she's not wearing overalls. And then Wei Li is just a killer, man. She's 9K. Flew all the way over here from China, which, again, keep that in mind with the Chinese fighters, too. That's not easy to do. That's a long flight. Very, very long flight. It's got to it would take a toll on me. Wei Li Yang, sorry, guys. Striker, powerful, very technical, man. Same with Rose, man. She's a striker. She's a grappler, though, too. Great footwork. Watch her footwork in there. She tries to go for submission. She's more of a submission girl. Wei Ling's just more of like, I'm going to punch you a million times in the face. She's not one punch knockout power. She'll just hit you 100 times, right? She'll wear you down, pick you apart. I want to pick Rose here, but Rose, I mean, she's very hard to get a read on. To me, she kind of looked like she didn't want to be there. It's sad to say, but I could be wrong, right? She could just be doing Thug Rose and just being in the zone. She just doesn't, when she in her interviews and stuff, she doesn't seem like she wants to be there. Her mind is somewhere else. Like she might have some personal shit going on. I love Rose to death, but give me Wei Li Zhang here at 9K. And again, worth every penny, guys. My third most confident pick on this card. But for GPPs, we want to, take some shots at Rose. She's always a live underdog. Always. She's only 28 years old, but man, she's been through it, man. She's caught the who's who in UFC. So Thug Rose, we all want her to win, but it's a picks video, and when our money's on the line, we got to pick against our favorites sometimes. So Wei Li, give me Wei Li at 9K. And if Thug Rose wins, I'm not even going to be mad. I'm not. Even if I lose because of it, not going to be mad. All right, so let's go to the main event of the evening. We got Kamaru Usman, the champion, 9.4K versus Jorge Gamebred, Street Jesus, Masvidal, guys, at 6.8K. So Jorge George came in today on the weigh-in. He looks spectacular. I've never seen him look this good. I mean, he had abs. Who thought Jorge Masvidal had abs, right? And then you see Kamaru Usman, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. The dude is like jacked, man. He's a wrestler, striker, great over-rounded, well-rounded fighter. Jorge Masvidal, man, he's a bare knuckle fighter, man. If he had the he's trying to get a bare knuckle gig going right now. So that's his thing, man. He loves violence. He's a striker, kill or be killed. He's durable. I mean, he can take a punch. George ain't gonna quit, man. The ref's gonna have to stop it. This is part 2 now. The first one, George came in on very short notice and lost, obviously. And Kamaru Usman, yeah. Give me Kamaru Usman here again. The guy's just on another level in this division. I don't know. I don't see anybody in this division that can beat this man. Not anytime soon. So I think Usman knows it. Like, he knows it. He don't have to run his mouth. He's just going to collect that money and have another successful title defense. And yeah, he's a heavy favorite, guys, 440. But Masvidal, man, we love his personality. He puts on a great show. We love that, he's got balls. He'll go in there and bang with anybody. You don't back down from nobody. But yeah, he's gonna have his hands full. Give me Kamaru Usman, my most confident pick on this card. And again, if Masvidal wins, will I be mad? No, I won't, because I'm a fan. Who isn't? I'm a fan of Usman too, but Masvidal does sell tickets. Let's face it, and that's why he's in this main event. I mean, they could have put Colby Covington in there. I mean, that part would have been the fight, but shit happens behind the scenes, and it doesn't always work out that way. It doesn't. That first fight they had was just unbelievable. And then even then, I'd probably pick Kamaru Usman too, but I'm just saying. So yeah, my most confident pick. Give me Kamaru Usman here, guys. And that's going to do it, guys. So if you want access to all of my DFS content, guys, we do every single sport known to mankind. It's dfsclub.com, dfsclub.com, guys. You get my cheat sheets, my lineups, the ownership, the projections, everything. dfsclub.com. Come check us out, guys. We'd love to have you. And that's going to do it, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get another perfect predictions video. And I'm going to say a prayer for everyone. And Schroeder's going to help me out like we always do, because we're a team. All right, Schroeder, are you ready? All right, he says, I'm ready. All right. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets, especially the pets, right? He says, that's right. He'll jack him down. He'll throw an elbow. Well, nice uppercut, man. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I are out. I'll see you guys